Hey folks, it's Phil here from digitaldjtips.com, and today we're going to be looking at the Reloop Contour Interface Edition, which I have in my hands here. This is a 4-deck Chapter Pro controller, which comes from European manufacturer Reloop, and it should be in the shops around about now. We're at the end of 2010. Okay, what do we have? We have a professional solid metal, reasonably thin but quite big, one channel DJ controller with one jog wheel and one set of controls and 4 buttons across the top which allow you to select each of the 4 decks of Tractor, thereby making this a 4-channel controller. Around the back you can see we have RCA outputs, 4 channels, because this also has a built-in 8-out or 4 stereo out sound card. So this, a USB cable, a copy of Tractor Pro and a compatible laptop is all you need to use 4 decks of Tractor successfully in any DJ setup. I say any DJ setup because one of the benefits of a unit like this is that it can be used either as a controller for the effects, the looping, the hot cues, and so on of each individual Tractor deck, and then using these outputs to control all the EQing and all the mixing on an external mixer. That's one use of it. But you can also use it with an internal mode, which will allow you to control all those things internally. So you could put one of these outputs and forget the rest of them, one of these outputs straight into your PA system or into one channel of a club mixer, and then you can do all the mixing internally on this thing. So two distinct uses of it there. Who would it be good for? It would be very good if you already own a decent mixer and a decent setup and you just want to add Tractor to it, because of course it's got the outputs, you plug it straight into your mixer, there you go. It's also good if you don't particularly like the look of or the idea of the all-in-one DJ controllers, the very popular controllers that the most people buy, which have got 2 decks like this. They kind of look like 2 of these with a little mixer in the middle. If you don't like the look of those and you know your DJ, you know what you want to do, and you're sure something like this is going to be fine for you, the advantages, of course, is that the footprint is a lot smaller. This is going to fit next to existing equipment either at home or in a DJ booth a lot more easily. So you'll know if this is the kind of unit you're looking for. We actually have reviews of about a dozen of these units on digitaldjtips.com. You can search for single-jogwheel DJ controllers, and there's lots of reviews on there of similar units. So go and have a look there if you are interested in this kind of thing and you want to see what else is available. Back to this one then. Let's have a brief look at what the controls are and how good they are at doing what they're meant to. What we have at the bottom is the most important part, I guess, for most DJs, the jog wheel. The jog wheel on this is good. It's touch sensitive. There's a metal part and a rubber part. The metal part is for scratching and for moving quickly through your parameters. The rubber part is for fine control. No problems at all with the jog wheel. It's excellent. It is usable for not only what you would expect, scratching, nudging, but also for scrubbing through tracks quickly and slowly, and also for organising your DJ sets and finding tunes within Tractor by using a button here. These 4 buttons control all the different uses of the jog wheel. If you're in internal mixing mode, it also is used as a volume control, either quick volume control or fine volume control for the individual channels. So cleverly done there. All the usual transport controls. These controls are all fine, they're all backlit. The click on them is maybe it's to your taste, maybe it isn't. However, they all work fine. The shift button allows you to double up all the controls on the unit, which is how they manage to fit in, mixer, hot cues, FX parameters, looping, and everything else into one unit. So you'll be using shift quite a lot to double up your controls. A really good array of controllers here to allow you to do everything very simply. A big, decent effects section for Tractor. This has got complete control over all Tractor's effects. It doubles up certain functions. You can do things finely here or quite quickly and musically there. You know, this is a good effects section. I liked that. Down here we have the section that you use for setting your loop parameters. So this will be the control for your loop, halving and doubling the length of the loop, and this will move the loop along your beat grid. These have got clicks on them as well, which makes it easy to know that you've done the one move you wanted, or the two, or whatever. These two controls here are audio controls. You've got a filter, a balance or pan. Center click on those so you know you're in the right place. And using shift, these also control the headphones and master output. Very good. Good thinking with the click in the middle there. And these controls through here control your beat gridding, your hot cues, and as I say, these along the bottom control the way the jog wheel works. No complaints there. They're nice controls because of the size of the unit. They're nicely laid out. They're not cramped at all, and the shift button really does double them up and give you a lot of flexibility. The mapping is great. The mapping that comes with the unit is fine. It works straight out the box with Chapter. However, you might end up wanting to change a few of the parameters depending on how you use it. If you're using it as an internal mixer, in internal mixing mode, then you might want to change some of the controls so you're not pressing shift all the time to do the audio functions. But out of the box, it works just fine for all the controls. If I had any criticism of this unit, it would probably be just the click. I don't like the click particularly on the buttons. Do you know what? I think you'd probably forget that as long as they carried on working. I think you'd probably forget that quite quickly. For what it is, oh, I forgot to tell you, there's a click on these buttons at the top as well, and on these actually. These are used for kills, for the effects kills, and also for obviously the selection, but you can use them with a shift to kill the mid, the low and the high when you're mixing, which is nice. It's a good unit, it's professionally made, having the sound card built in is really convenient, and if you're looking for something like this, it should definitely be on your shortlist. I was impressed. If you want to read the whole review of this, the full review is on digitaldjtips.com, alongside a roundup of other similar controllers to help you to make your choice. This has been Phil for Digital DJ Tips.